Welcome to Qigong for Health and Wellness. My name is Susan Churchill. We are here in Tomahawk, Wisconsin. I'm heading back to the Chicago area this afternoon and thought I'd come out. We'll be outside today. We're going to brave the mosquitoes so you can get all of this de-stressing of nature. So let's stand with our feet shoulder or hip distance apart. Of course, you can do this standing, sitting, or lying down. And we'll bring our hands together for peace. I know I did this yesterday somehow. Here we go. So feel yourself grounded. Bend your knees, your spine is straight. There's a smile on your face. You tuck your chin in a little bit. Tip of the tongue rests on the roof of the mouth. And you breathe in whichever way feels right for you this moment. Feel the peaceful energy of the earth coming up through the bottom of your feet, traveling through every system, organ, tissue, and cell, releasing out any extra energy you no longer need. Just goes off with the wind, with the breeze. And feeling it going up through the top of your head, release it all the way up to the ends of the universe, through a beautiful sun in the heart of the universe. And then coming back down, you just feel the love and light from that sun coming down on the top of your head, on your shoulders, warming you up throughout, and meeting the earth again. And let's just do this for another minute. And allow yourself to fill with peace every cell. So you're just saturated with peace. Feel that smile coming up on your face. Start my internal love engine. And continuing that peaceful feeling, start bouncing from the knees. And again, you can do Spring Force Qigong standing, sitting, or lying down. Hi, Lynn. I know. There are mosquitoes, yeah. Hi, Lily. They don't feel like there's too many right here, right now, but the last couple mornings. However, we had rain, so that could be why. So here, enjoy the, let's see. I'll move over here so you can see the lake a little better. Let's take our hands over our heads and we'll bounce for a minute or so with our hands over our head to live to 100. Now remember, you're going to have to do this on your own now. You want to text me? We'll do it together. Say, I'm doing my 5 minutes, Susan. That'd be awesome. So Masterland says if you can bounce for 5 minutes with your hands over your head every day, within an hour of waking up, you live to 100. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. And let's take our hands down to our sides and we'll go side to side. Open, open, open. All blockages gone. Completely healed. Completely healed. The forest is happy about our practice. I hope you can hear that. All right. So, what we do is we activate our chi. We get it moving. Hi, Susan. Hi, Maria. We get it flowing. We wake it up in all the organ systems. And then when we're doing this, hi, Faye. I know, I'm outside. Susan said, yeah. Yeah. Um, we're waking up our chi, we're getting it flowing, we're starting to cultivate chi. So our energy, our life force, right? Energy with intelligence for our day and for our intentions. So that was just a little bouncing there to wake up and start our breathing. Now we're going to continue. We continue at this point breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. So let's do some shoulder shrugs today. This is wonderful for de-stressing. Lift the shoulders up to the ears, head goes back, scrunch back a little bit. Tip of the tongue still touching the roof of the mouth, and you're still breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Then release the shoulders down, the head comes up. Whew, I'm going downhill, sorry. uh, and then pull the shoulders down even, just going, like the magnet just went whoop, and then release. And we'll do that 2 more times. So shoulders up, head back. Breathe, close your eyes. Take in the nature from here, wherever you are. Release the shoulders down slowly. The head comes up. Feel spinal fluid and chi just coming up and giving you a huge wash. And then we'll pull the shoulders down and release. 1 more time. Shoulders come up, head goes back. Touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just holding about 9 seconds. You don't want to do it too long because then you are holding, keeping that angle will, stop the blood flow. So we don't want to get, fall down or anything. Okay, pull the shoulders down. Don't want to cut anything off like that. Oxygen to the brain. But it does soften the neck and shoulders. And you can test this by checking your C7, that's a bump at the base of the neck, and massaging that before you start, and then doing, 3, 6, or 9 of those, and then checking it again. Who else have we got? Hi, Sarah. Good morning. Yes, I know. Ah, this is so pretty here. All right. So I'm just having such an expansion feeling here. It's going to be hard to do our practice, but I am bringing myself in center so I can speak to you. All right, so now we want to get into beginning of the universe position. So we just want to feel exactly as I'm feeling, but be able to speak. Is connected to everything, right? Connected to all and everything. So feet are shoulder, hip distance apart. And of course you could do this standing, sitting, or lying down. Bend the knees, shoulders soften, just let them hang. And then as if a little breeze comes up, just your elbows come out. So no effort whatsoever. And then the breeze also separates your fingers. Tuck your chin in a little bit. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Let joy bubble up like a lava lamp and create a beautiful smile on your face. Starting to feel like you're going between your form and just light or energy. We say the password, I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. Now let yourself connect to what's most divine for you and ask for what you want. We're bringing in, for these 14 days, our intention is to release stress, to, to learn how to recognize when we're stressed and how to help ourselves to release it. So the past 4 days, we've done the first 4 movements from Master Lin's 5-element practice, which are moving of yin and yang. We did this, and then we did breathing of the universe, and then we did connecting heaven and earth, and then yesterday we did the connecting to your body's energy. So today we're going to do connecting with your heart's energy. So I totally forgot all the tapping and cupping. So we're going to go back to that. Sorry, I expanded so quickly. And that's the cool thing about it. There's 100 ways to cook a potato. So if we get out of order, it's no big deal. All right, now we're going to tap the cheekbones. Tap, 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 like 9 times or for 9 seconds. And then to go to the beginning of the eyebrows. Open, open, open. All blockages are gone. Completely healed, completely healed. Just let the joy come through you. The joy of nature, the joy of life. Cup the base of your head. Come down to that C7 and massage it. Now that we did our shoulder shrugs, oh, that's right, I started at the right place. I just skipped the whole thing. Notice how more supple, or how supple it is now. All right, now we're going to clap our hands and cup the inside of our elbows. And you want to make sure you're doing enough. So it's called firmly, but gently. Hold the back of your head while you cup underarm, left side first. I don't think I've told you about that yet. So, and then we'll go to the window of the lungs. And the other side. Hi, Joanne. And so, let's do that whole set again as I explain about left and right. Clap. So we start on the left side because for some amazing reason, when you start on the left, it signals the brain to release endorphins. So there you go. And being a left-handed person, I feel that that is, you know, special. Let's do another set. Cup the inside of the left elbow, right side, underarm, underarm, window of the lungs, other side. So when I started Spring Forest Qigong at the beginning of COVID, Master Lin was actually doing these practices live, and he would do the whole practice. He would do all 5 within the half an hour. I am doing 1 per day, you know, and so we're going to learn it. We're learning it that way. But when you're doing it on your own, and you can go back and look at these anytime you want, or go on my YouTube channel. And if you want if you have different times of days that's better for you, you can contact me and I can give you a list of people and where they have their practices too, if you want to do that. But then you could do it on your own, and you can say, okay, I'm going to do 3 minutes of moving of yin and yang, you know, after your opening exercises, and then, you know, 3 minutes of the next and next and next, and go all the way through the 5. All right? Okay. Let's see how far we got. Okay, so cup the kidneys. Rub with the back of the hands. I had Master Lin's, one of his meditations which is not coming to me right now. Um, but anyway, on where he chants Om and Wa, and I came out here early this morning and just sat at the deck on the dock. There we go. Come down to your knees, and I recorded a minute or so, and I was going to put it up here, but I think because that was his meditation, that would do a copyright bazingo, so I can't do that. But I did put a little video up yesterday on nature, time to rejuvenate, I think I called it. So you can check that out. Come up on the toes and down on the heels. 25 seconds, I think that one was. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Whew, there we go. We did it. Those are the active exercises. So now we'll get back into beginning of the universe position. Grounded with our feet, elbows out. Stretch your fingers and toes on purpose. Feel chi activated in the tips of your toes and fingers. And then gently release, but not quite all the way. So you're still having an intention of having a tension on it too. So close your eyes and use your mind to scan your body, that every part of your body is with you. And you feel your body and you feel the light form, the energy, the life force of yourself. And you invite balance. And you let yourself, with your eyes closed, it helps a lot to have your eyes closed. Let all the worries, all the to-do lists release from your consciousness for the next 10 minutes, okay? You can put them in a basket. Joanne Brown, one of the other trainers that I got to train with, she's so cool. And so she says, put them in a basket, and if you really want to pick them up later, go ahead. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth. And allow yourself to reconnect, to realign body, mind, spirit, soul. And with gratitude, bring your hands together in prayer position. And I'll show you from the side. This is the gratitude movement, and it helps the kidney system. And so it's called Connecting with the Heart's Energy. And you're just standing here, your elbows are out, so don't have them clumped down. You want them out a bit. And you can move your hands up and down and find a spot where they just hold themselves. And then breathing in. So now we're going to breathe in and out through the nose if you can. We slowly bend, but hinge at the hips, so not at the waist. We want to hinge where the body naturally hinges. And you can go down really far, you can go down an inch, doesn't matter. And you allow something to come to mind, that it's just whatever it is. And then you are so grateful for it. And when you breathe out, you come back up. So you breathe in, and something comes to mind, like just, I'm so grateful for that I could be here for the last 3 days. And that yesterday was beautiful. And that my husband was like Superman and got the dock in. And then we brought the boat down, which is mostly him bringing the boat down. The canoe. And we went out for over an hour, canoed around the lake. So that's what I have to be grateful for. What do you have to be grateful for today? And maybe it's something that hasn't manifested yet. What about that? Like, I am grateful that the pain in my calves is completely gone. All channels are open and all blockages are gone and the pain is gone. Anything you want, ask and be grateful. So I'll speak a little bit more and then I'll let you go as quietly on your own. Um, but I want to let you know that this is part of this is for the kidney system, um, which includes the kidneys, reproductive organs, your bones, bone marrow, your brain, um, more things I'm not thinking of, but basically water. It's the water element. So as you might guess, the color is dark blue. Or you can use black or purple. Beautiful dark color. And so breathe that in as you do this. Breathe it in through all the pores of your skin. Let it saturate you, and then as it does, extra energy you no longer need. And you don't have to know what it is or where it is. You just trust and you allow it to transform from being a blockage somewhere for whatever reason, doesn't matter, and it turns into unconditional love. And you can make it into any form that you want, which is fun. You could have it be rain, you could have it be flowers, you could have it be butterflies, you could have it be hummingbirds. Last year, twice, we had a hummingbird visit when I was here. And there's a mosquito. You could have it be mosquitoes and have them fly off to the ends of the universe. And you release it out. All right, let's enjoy this for another 4 minutes on your own. Breathing in as we take a bow, thinking of something we're grateful for and feeling it. Feel so grateful throughout your entire being. The feeling does it. Notice what you are experiencing in your body. You might even be getting goosebumps or heat or coolness or aches or even like a little itchy or shooting pains. It could be all kinds of things. You could actually shift your body, might just shift on its own. So you stay with it as best you can. Of course, if you're dizzy, please sit down. That can happen. You can get emotional. One of my friends, when we first started, she said it was like a month and a half. She would cry through the practice. That's beautiful. That's all different ways that we release extra energy that we don't need, that got stuck for whatever reason. All right, when you finish your next one, you come back up. Just hang out here for a little bit and just breathe some deep breaths in and out through the nose. Unless you just start breathing a different way. So don't change how you're breathing. The intention is to breathe in and out through the nose. Because when we breathe out through the mouth, that's a detoxification. So if you have that happening for you, then you go with it, absolutely. And then we release our hands down. Give yourself a little movement, kind of, hey, let's sway a little bit. And how do you feel? Do you feel connected from earth to the heavens and back? You feel like a nice big stretch yawn? Can you feel your chi feel like expanded all the way into the forests? So then we want to bring our chi in, our experiences in to the lower dantian as a ball of light. Because with our experiences, whatever they are, even if you're in the mode of like, oh my gosh, is this ever going to end? That's a great one too. That is a great thing because that's helping to release something. And then you let it spin, spin, spin faster and faster. Get smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter as it goes faster and faster. And then it turns into a tiny little energy pill. And since I'm here, it's a little crystal tree, maybe a whole little crystal forest. And I tuck it deep behind the navel. Okay, so then we want to soothe the body. So we rub our hands together, trying to get some heat. My fingers are kind of chilly right now. And then you take 2 fingers, slide up the sides of the nose, of the forehead, around the face, and down the chin. And you open your eyes when you're ready to do so, okay? And sometimes your eyes do not want to open, so give yourself those extra seconds and listen. So we're rubbing our ears now and pulling our earlobes. And then let's continue. I think we've got almost a minute. Okay. So we'll just tap and cup and pat the arms. And just patting them really. And down the body and just down the sides and just saying, I feel great. Let yourself feel great. Massage the kidneys. Tap the tailbone. Tap your hips. Know that you're going to have a beautiful day. And that even stresses and stuff that come up, they're going to just not be so stressful. How about that? How about if they just slide away? And you might even notice, you're like, wow, that would have made me all, nervous or stressed out or something. And I'm just kind of floating through that. Awesome. All right. One giant 10,000 hand breath in. Let 10,000 more hands pop out of your body. Feel them catching gifts from the universe, from the forest. Take anything you need from here. This is all for you. Not just for me, it's for you. We are all in the same place as we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Now I'll be coming back from the Chicago area, so soak this one in. Okay, bye.